Yo, me back for another episode of Skywars, and today we are going to be talking about Justin Bieber, and probably about the most recent news that has happened to him. That's probably about a week old since you guys are viewing this, and it's not even really a big deal. But, I thought this would just be a cool, 12-minute commentary for whatever reason, so I hope you guys enjoy. But before we get into what's been happening to him recently, I want to give the backstory of what he's done in the past. And yeah, just kind of talk about some stuff he's done in the past and is done recently. So let's get started. So for those of you that are completely unaware, mostly people outside the US, Justin Bieber is a pop star. He was born in Canada, but he lives in the United States, and he's just a pop music star. That's all you really need to know about him. He's one of the most popular music stars we got at the moment. Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know about him if you previously did not know who he was. But anyway, he got famous when he was in his 13 or something, I don't really know. And he has a severe case of a child star where he kind of grew up in a famous environment and didn't really turn out so nice. So anyway, I want to talk about some of the stuff that he's done that has kind of made him have a bad reputation, and that is, well, for starters, he allegedly spit on his fans one time. He peed in a janitor's mop bucket and then took some blue liquid and sprayed a photo of something and said, "F Bill Clinton," as he did that. Then he had a monkey that he had bought with his fame money, and, I'm just running around a regen of hearts, by the way. Power 5. Okay, I was not paying attention. He had a monkey, but when he went across, countries' borders, he wouldn't fill out the paperwork to bring the monkey with him, so his monkey had to stay in that country without an owner. So that's kind of a weird thing. There was an Argentina flag that someone threw to him on stage, and most musicians would wear that around them as they were performing, but Justin Bieber kicked it off stage. In his defense, though, he said that he thought it was a t-shirt, because he didn't get a good look at it with those people who saw the video, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there. And just his attitude in general has been bad. He got arrested for, I think, drag racing, and that made a bunch of people super happy. And so these are all his attitudes just known to be horrible in general. So these are all the things that have caused Justin Bieber to get his bad reputation. And to be honest, I was kind of pissed because I think Justin Bieber is a pretty good singer. I'm not gonna lie. A bunch of people probably do not share that opinion with me, but I think he is a good singer. I think his songs are a bit overplayed, especially Baby, back when that came out in, 2010, 2011. That was overplayed AF. But regardless, I think he's a really talented dude. But, what has happened is, he's just done some really bad things to the public, and it's kind of hard to be a supporter of his these days. Oh, one other thing, he also visited Anne Frank, you know, that girl that died in the Holocaust? He visited her, memorial, and there's, a book you can sign, and he basically signed something that said, he wrote a nice message, but then the last sentence of it was, hopefully she would have been a believer, and a believer is a Justin Bieber fan, so that kind of looked bad upon him, because it showed how he was just trying to turn something as serious as the Holocaust into something about himself. But, regardless, that's all the stuff he's done bad in the past, and I think Justin Bieber is someone who just got a bad case of child fame. I really do. I think the kid is naturally good, and it kind of sucks that happened to him, but it did. And I think his songs are pretty good, even his new ones, What Do You Mean, Sorry, Love Yourself. I love his new album, and a bunch of people do too. And there was a period in time, he's about 21, 22 now, there was a period in time for about 5 months or so where he didn't do a single thing wrong. His behavior was on point, and he was doing everything right, and that was about since the Comedy Central roast. And recently, the recent news is that he got on top of an Aztec or Mayan pyramid, one of the two, and he mooned a crowd of people, and they kicked him out of Mexico for that. Now, a bunch of people are like, wow, Justin's so rude, I can't believe he did that, but they aren't asking themselves the real question, which is, what 21-year-old person wants to moon a crowd of people? Like, I'm 17. I've never had the urge to moon somebody, and I don't think I ever will in my lifetime. I just don't understand the purpose of it, to be honest. I don't understand the purpose of mooning someone, to be honest. And I think that's fine that he got kicked out of Mexico because it's like a sacred. That's like a historical artifact for Mexico. You know, the Aztecs and Mayans. It's like all Mexico's history right there. And yeah, I feel like he kind of disgraced it a bit. But yeah, I don't know what got into him that made him think, maybe I should moon this crowd of people. But he did it regardless, and it is what it is. But I honestly hope he just fixes himself so people respect him a lot more. It'll be better for him because more people would be willing to buy his music if he wasn't such an ass, if you know what I mean. Because his new album, everybody, like, even people who used to hate Justin Bieber said his new album was pretty good. And I really like the new album. I've only heard, like, the main 3 songs from it that have been on the radio over and over. But, you know, like, I still think, like, I think they're good. And I really hope things go, like, he starts just acting better because this dumber he acts, whoa, shit, that's a lot of gear. The dumber he acts, the less money he's gonna make, and I think he'd be better off if he acted better. But his ego is his business. You know, I'm not gonna be able to do much about it, and I mean, I don't. Yeah, so that's kind of my take of the situation. I don't know what you guys think. Yeah, I like mooning a pyramid. Come on, son. Like, there's cooler stuff you can do when you're 21 or 22 years old. You know what I mean? Like, that's like the least cool thing. Like, the middle schoolers moon people, not, like, grown men. Like, ugh. Like, it's just weird in my opinion. I don't understand why someone would do that, and I'm not gonna put that much thought into it. So yeah, that's what I think of the recent situation. But I don't know why. I mean, I understand that they overplayed the hell out of his music, but I don't understand why he was getting so, like, everyone was pissed at him for becoming a pop star initially. Because I didn't see an issue with it. I thought he was pretty good. But apparently a bunch of people didn't see eye to eye with me on that situation. So, yeah. Okay, I need a bow. That would kind of be the most useful thing right now. But I don't have one. So, in the future, I hope he just cleans up his act, and all that stuff. But, yeah, I think he's a good artist. I never really found him annoying. I just find it when the radio plays his songs too much. And I don't follow all the drama. Like, there's, like, the whole Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez thing. I don't really know what went down there, and to be honest, I don't really care enough to get involved. So I'm not. Okay. Well, was that thrown at me? This is like catching fire right now. Okay. Shoot, he already got up here. Oh shoot! From downtown! Got him, there we go. Okay, we at least got one win. I always try to get at least one win in an episode. I was concentrating pretty hard there. Looks like we got time for like 1 or 2 more, so let's get going into this game. Yeah. And apparently he used to have a YouTube channel, like, before he got famous, like, that's still active. He doesn't, like, post his own stuff on there anymore. It's just kind of like music video updates or whatever. But, I think that's how he got famous. I'm not for sure. I think he got famous off YouTube. Don't quote me on that, because I'm not 1000%. But, like, there's old videos of him from when he was, like, 9 and, like, playing the guitar and singing, like... he isn't one of those artists I'd say that's fake, who, like, needs auto-tune or whatever. I do genuinely think the kid's a good singer. Okay, we got time for about one more. Maybe this time we'll actually hit about 12 minutes. But, yeah, allegedly spitting on his fans. That one's allegedly because there was a picture of him spitting, but they don't know if it was, like, directed toward his fans or not. Like, it's kind of complicated, because you guys know how, like, the media twists stuff around and whatnot. Is there another chest down here? Yes, there is. Okay, we got pretty good stuff. Okay, let's cross. Okay, made it over, made it over. Okay, shoot! No, I meant to... I right-clicked on the skelly! Ah, dang it, okay. Well, we're at about 11 minutes, 16 seconds now. At least that's what it says on my thing. It's probably a few seconds shorter than that. But I don't really have anything else to say. I just hope Justin Bieber cleans up his act. I think that'll be better for his music, and since I like his music, I want him to clean up his act to kind of help his career out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching today's episode of Skywars, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.